and gentlemen, live from the Lucas Oil Studios and riding on a dope set of General Tires, it's Speed Freaks, Kenny Sargent, Crash Gladys, Richie, Cole, and Cody, Big Johnson. This isn't a show, it's a takeover, no rules, no limits, just speed, smoke, and straight talk. Strap in, Freak Nation! This is Speed Freaks!
Late tonight.
We already won. We already won. Still got Black Rock. Where's the smoke at? Yeah.
You see there, Freak Nation? Just like Tyler Reddick, we are 3 for 3 on Fox Sports FS2. Thank you guys for being a part of this big old thing. I don't know which is more astounding, the fact that we've lasted 3 shows on FS2, Crasher, or that Tyler Reddick has done something that Richard Petty hasn't done, Jimmy Johnson hasn't done, Jeff Gordon hasn't done. Mm-hmm. I could go on and on. Not just 3 races in a row, Cole Cusimano, Richard C. Suave, Cody Big Johnson, and Crash Gladys, but the first 3 races of the season.
Yep.
Dama Freakin' Nation from Tyler Reddick, Freak Nation.
That's a new word. Dama Freakin' Nation. That's the thing. When you put him in with names like Richard Petty, speaking of domination, I mean, and Richard Petty never did this, that's where it just becomes beyond mind-blowing. So, yeah, congratulations, Tyler Reddick. 3 wins to kick off the season, never been done before.
Freak Nation, we're going to hear from your Austin, your COTA winner, Tyler Reddick, coming up here in the Freak Nation. This show is freaking loaded. Brad Kozlowski, Alex Bowman, Zane Smith, as I said, Tyler Reddick, Chip Ganassi, Alex Palou. IndyCar's back.
Yes.
Why do I get so high up there, Cole Cusimano?
IndyCar's back.
Like something hasn't dropped, if you know what I mean, my friend. You get up there like, oh, my IndyCar's back, baby.
Because we're excited. That's why.
I'm more hyped for IndyCar talk than NASCAR talk.
What?
I was so pumped up with this race and Alex Palou winning. That should tell you everything, honestly.
What the heck's going on?
I
man?
know.
That's not supposed to be happening.
Isn't that weird?
You're supposed to be snorkeling big time to Big End.
Hey, IndyCar's back, baby.
Holy
Alex
cow.
Palou's so back.
So we're going to hear from your winner, Alex Palou. Chip Ganassi is going to be here in the Freak Nation. It is a loaded 2 hours here in the Freak Nation. First hour, of course, on Fox Sports FS2. And the second hour, we continue on the Freak Radio Network, Podcast Network, Sirius XM, Fox Sports, and YouTube. So make sure once we leave FS2, the first hour, go on over to YouTube and join us at Official Speed Freaks. You dig? Be sure you follow us on all the social media channels, Freak Nation. And if you're digging my freakware, bang, right there, baby. That's a good-looking hat, if I might say so myself. Congratulations there, Cole Cusimano, for another year around this freaking planet. Happy birthday. Yeah.
Golf clap.
That's right. Thank you, guys.
And you only have an actual birthday. Is it every 4 years?
Every 4 years, yeah. I'm a leap year baby, or a leapling, as some refer to us as. So, yeah, I'm only 7.5 years old, so... Right. That's why I got the baby face, I guess, at this age.
Hey, I was thinking about this with the Tyler Reddick win today at COTA in Austin, where, again, we see Michael Jordan there at the track. I don't know if he's been to 3 races in a row. We don't know. It's not like we're freaking TMZ. We're following the guy around with a camera.
Oh, you mean up until now?
Yeah, okay. Up until now, Crasher. Evidently, he's going to be here joining us, and I say joining us here in Phoenix because that's where the show is based, Freak Nation. He's going to be out here in Phoenix. But I'm just thinking about this with Tyler Reddick winning the 3rd race of the year. Again, it's not been done. Earnhardt's, Yarborough's, Petty's, Johnson's, Gordon's. Never done this. Never done this, Freak Nation. I'm just taken aback, and we had this discussion. My apologies if I make a little left turn here, because with Michael Jordan and the time that he's spending on TV with Jamie Little and enjoying himself and in snappy army fatigues,
He had cargo shorts on today,
but they were not army fatigues. What the hell do you call them? Camouflage.
Khakis?
No, camouflage. Camouflage.
Wow. We are not fashion freaks. No. We are speed freaks.
Just see, this is the dude that said, I could be done with NASCAR. This is just a freaking hobby. When NASCAR and 2311 and Front Row Motorsports were going at it, This is the dude that NASCAR was trying to throw under the bus and say, we don't need you. What the hell are you talking about? Michael Jordan, 2311. They're doing something that Rick Hendrick isn't doing, Joe Gibbs isn't doing. Do I need to add any others in there, Freak Nation?
You could.
Roger Penske.
Yeah, Roger
Penske's
Penske.
not doing it.
RCR. We could go.
No.
Yeah, anybody. Legacy. Nobody's doing it.
Crasher, this is the guy that NASCAR wanted to bury when at the same time he's going, this is the hobby. So much for a freaking hobby.
It's a hobby. It's an expensive hobby. I mean, didn't he tell Jamie Little that on the pit road? Whew, can't talk tonight. On pit road, walking towards victory lane, he said, "Yeah, I just pay the money.
Yeah, exactly.
I just pay the money." Well, that's a lot of money. It's a lot of money to run a NASCAR team.
So again, seeing Michael Jordan on camera, it's just, I'm going, this is the guy that was mother NASCAR, and NASCAR was mother Michael Jordan. And it's like, holy cow, this is actually happening.
Yeah.
How Tyler Reddick has the stones to put together dominating races. This was just bananas. You saw Chris Bell get on his backside. You saw Ryan Blaney. You saw SVG.
SVG not able to completely use his tires was the mind-blowing aspect of the finish of this race to me. Because I thought, well, if anybody can fully race this car without full traction, that's SVG. Nope.
Yeah.
Tyler pulled away from him handily.
I mean, for the last 10 to go, he was riding his bumper, and he even said at post-race, Tyler Reddick ran an immaculate race. What a compliment from a guy that's won the last 5 road course races going into this one today. And to beat him by 4 seconds, that is just absolutely absurd. Hats off Tyler Reddick.
And
You know what, though? 4 seconds isn't 12 seconds. What
That's
your boy
true.
Palou did today.
Yeah, that's right.
Okay, Crasher. We'll get that in, Crasher.
Okay,
Everyone on set, even Cody, Big Johnson. Let's get. Come on, get on there.
There's
Even
Cody.
this guy. We were all about to anoint once again, Connor Zilic as the future GOAT of all motorsports, because the way that happy boy was working his way up through the field after that initial spin, and all of a sudden we saw what happened the second time. This guy, are you kidding me? Richie, you were preparing the freaking script, my friend. We were ready to roll into this thing and start selling the crap out of Freakware Godzilla t-shirts, buddy.
I thought it was over. First of all, I didn't think first Cole and I talked a little bit about what we thought about him on the Money Stop this week on the SpeedFreaks YouTube channel, and both of us were like, he was a plus 500, he was the second favorite to win on Sunday.
A rookie.
A rookie, exactly. And only his second start at COTA because he started there last year and had a bad race. But anyway, coming into this race, I did not think he was going to have a good race. He started out back, so he had to go from the back to the front 3 times today.
Wow.
And he still came home inside the top 20. I was trying to get the stats to Cole before the show started because I wanted to see this guy. If you ran the numbers, he passed more cars, more overtakes than anybody else in that field all day long. And unfortunately, he got taken out because some other idiots on track into turn 1 multiple times and screwed him outside of probably a podium finish, honestly, if not a win.
Were the idiots to Connor Zilic worse in Sunday's Cup race or in Saturday's O'Reilly race? Because he had idiots both days, and he was angry on Saturday.
Yes, that's a great comparison. Not a good weekend for Connor. Yeah, because he had a run in with Corey Day, the number 17 car, who punted him out of the way on Corey Day's way to getting inside the top 5 in the O'Reilly Auto Parts race on Saturday. So just not a great weekend for Connor, but man, he showed so much speed today. He was so good in the second half of this race, and unfortunate he didn't get a top 10 or a top 5 like he deserved.
It's a shame.
A lot of stories coming out of a race, according to social media, looking at this, not entirely sure how NASCAR fans can be as, I don't want to say upset, but kind of as bored of this race than there are. Did I make a...
Yeah, there's a lot of complaining going on. A lot of complaining going on social media, and that's part of what this show does, is we address the complaints.
Yeah.
We address the compliments that are on social media. And NASCAR fans not liking this COTA race, essentially it doesn't seem to go against or go with NASCAR's current marketing plan of hell yeah. There's apparently no hell yeah to COTA. Why? I loved the race, so I don't know why.
You're in the heart of freaking Texas. Granted, it's Austin. And I would say per capita, more people say hell yeah in Austin than they do all over the country. And they do it in attire that is so synonymous with people who think it's nothing but horses and cowboy boots and cowboy hats in Texas. Cole Cusimano.
Yeah. I'm actually in the majority, I guess. I mean, it was a fine race. I thought it was, it was entertaining enough, but I just felt like there wasn't much going on at the beginning and the middle of the runs. It was more so at the end of the stages and the end of the fuel or tire runs.
I got more out of the Roval than I got out of COTA.
Yeah, for sure. And like stacking up to last year's
big,
COTA
Brasher.
race.
That's big.
Last year's COTA race compared to this one, it's like not even close.
Yeah.
Last year's COTA race, I would argue with you. Yes, you're right. That one was probably more exciting than the one today. But I still loved the storylines into today. Mm-hmm. And Cole, you were the one that actually opened our eyes to them. Could SVG become the first driver to go 6 straight on road courses? I guess it would be the second because Jeff Gordon is the only driver who has done that. Could Tyler Reddick make history and go 3 for 3 in the first 3 races of the season? That did happen. That was a great story. And then the other one, could
Christopher Bell go back-to-back at COTA?
Christopher Bell.
Yes, that was the top 3 with 10 to go.
Yes.
That's how they finished, but it wound up being a 4-second win by Tyler Reddick. So, again, it was a fine race, but I didn't think it could have been a lot better.
I have one criticism. As the residential...
30 seconds.
Way too long. This race is 30 laps too long. Other than that, loved it. I would watch COTA 30 races a year.
And and if it was 30 laps shorter, they would race much differently than they do with the current lineup. And I agree with you there, Richard C. Freak Nation, we're going to hear from your race winner, Tyler Reddick. Talking about road courses, by the way, we're also going to hear from Chip Ganassi, team owner for, again, Alex Palou. 7 Indy 500s? Is that right for Ganassi?
That is right.
6 or 7?
7. No, you did not just... No.
Yeah, I sure did. And we're going to hear from Alex Palou, Brad Keselowski, Alex Bowman, and more. Coming up, SpeedFreaks Pits, Lucas Oil Studios.
SpeedFreaks, Motorsports Radio, redefined.
In life, you get out what you put in. Time, effort, dedication. On the track, in the garage, in your vehicle. When you choose Lucas Oil, your vehicle delivers. Mile after mile. Generation after generation. Lessons learned, passion earned. Lucas Oil, it works.
Freak Nation, get this. General Tire has launched a comprehensive Shield Plus Advantage plan for passenger and light truck tires. What that means for you is when you purchase General Tires, the Shield Plus Advantage plan lets you enjoy a complete package of multiple warranties and coverage to get the most from your tires. The plan applies to all General Tire passenger and light truck tires purchased as replacements in the U.S. and Canada with DOT serial numbers. For more information, hit them up on GeneralTire.com. General Tire, the official tire of SpeedFreaks for 2 decades.
Straight Talk Wireless presents Pickup Truck Wisdom.
The smartest way to spend your money is not to. Straight Talk offers free 5G phones for new and existing customers on Verizon's 5G network. So the refund money I don't spend on that free phone is the refund money I get to keep for my family. Smart.
Find us at straighttalk.com and Walmart. Straight Talk Wireless. Straightforward. Always. Taxes and fees apply. Plan purchase required for free phone offers. Copyright 2026 Verizon.
Some people, they follow the rules. Here at the Freak Nation, we don't. Go to our YouTube channel at Official Speed Freaks and hit the store link, and you'll be able to own a part of the Freak Nation, from adult to kids tees, freaking hoodies, beanies to styling lids, kicks, and coffee mugs. All carrying Speed Freaks attitude that's been rattling cages for 25 years. This ain't fashion. It's a big old fat middle finger to boring. Hello. If you want to blend in, keep walking. Hit up Speed Freaks YouTube page and bang the store link so you too can own a part of the Freak Nation.
Listen, were you forced into getting a solar contract and now you just don't want it anymore? Maybe the solar company misled you. Or is your solar contract buried with hidden fees? Are you not saving the amount of money you thought you would on your energy costs? Don't worry. At the Solar Exit Hotline, we can help you cancel your solar contract, even if the panels are already installed. Our experienced legal team will review your contract and help you cancel it, possibly saving you thousands of dollars. You got to call right now for complete details. So listen, if you're not happy with your solar contract for any reason, we are here to help you cancel it. Call the Solar Exit Hotline now for immediate options to help you exit your solar contract. This call is 100% free.
800-798-9512. 800-798-9512. 800-798-9512. That's 800-798-9512.
Speed Freaks, Motorsports Radio, redefined.
Freak Nation, we're sponsored by our good friends at Lucas Oil. Go to lucasoil.com. Check out a line of products to keep all of your rides fat and happy. It's starting to get warm out there, man. Make sure you change out that oil and make sure it's the proper weight from Lucas Oil. Go to lucasoil.com. It's lucasoil.com. All right, let me run this down here for you, Freak Nation. Close up of him, Cody. Coming up, Alex Palou, your race winner. We spent a good 10 minutes with the guy after his win in St. Pete. Dude won by 12 freaking seconds. The things that you can do in 12 seconds, I address it in the interview with him. We'll hear from Chip Ganassi, team owner of Alex Palou. He'll be joining us in the second hour of Freak Nation, which, again, you can catch on Official Speed Freaks on YouTube. But right now we're on FS2. We're enjoying this, Freak Nation. We're going to hear from Brad Keselowski, Tyler Reddick, and if we can work it out, Freak Nation, we may hear from Zane Smith and Alex Bowman. You know what? I don't want to three-shot again, Cody. I don't want to shoot it out of the gate with Brad Keselowski. I'm going to lead up because Brad Keselowski and Zane Smith have two of the best answers when it comes to road courses. But looking at what happened at COTA today, I think we had the discussion. Well, I think I'm convinced after our discussion of why COTA just didn't hit me the way it usually does. And the fact that this was not built for big old freaking stock cars, all right? When I go to Sonoma, and when I watch Sonoma on TV, that race really entertains me. Watkins Glen really entertains me. I don't understand the people griping about the road. I enjoy the Roval. I understand how drivers don't like it because it just doesn't fit a road course style. But watching COTA, it just is such a big freaking track, and all this runoff that these NASCAR Cup Series drivers have and the O'Reilly drivers have just kind of takes away from the expertise of a road course, Crasher. But on that note, with road courses not being, let's go Zane Smith first, but with road courses not being a part of the chase, I think is a detriment to the series, okay? Because we found out, first of all, Cole Cusimano, the Roval was part of the chase. Then what happened?
Now we're going back to the Oval again.
And they announced that after they said they're going to the Roval.
Oh, yes, correct.
Right?
Yep.
Okay. So you know what that means, Freak Nation. There's not a road course in the chase. There's zero.
Not a fan. Not a fan.
And one of is that the roots? Is that the hell yeah, we're going to do things like we used to? Is that what it is? I think it's kind of bogus that they don't have it there. I know it's bogus.
You want to be the best drivers in the world,
Yeah.
You need to have a road course in the chase. You need to have a short oval. You need to have an intermediate. You need to have a super speedway. They do. They have all of those, but you also need to have a road course. You just do.
Now, Crasher, when we caught up with a number of Cup Series drivers at press day for Daytona, we went hard at him about this. And Brad Keselowski has, I don't agree with him, but I think he has one of the best answers when it comes to road courses. But first, let's get into, what did I say, Zane Smith? Here's Zane Smith, who we had on recently, talking about the Roval and specifically road courses in the chase. And I'm finding it's 50-50 with drivers. Frankly, the drivers that maybe don't have any experience coming into Cup or Xfinity or whatever the hell we're calling it this week on road courses. But guys like yourself go, man, yes, we need a road course in the playoffs. Maybe not necessarily the Roval, but a road course in the playoffs so we can show everybody that, yeah, we are a worldly type series. Where do you stand?
Man, I would have loved to be a fly on the wall when I heard that we weren't going to the Roval because I was jumping up and down, excited. And so I was so happy to have the Charlotte Oval back. I just personally, as a driver, I feel like there's always a certain track that just you don't like. And the Roval for me was it. And so super excited that the Oval is back for Charlotte. But to your point, I do feel a road course needs to be in the conversation. And to me, I feel like Road America would be a great one that comes to mind.
Forgot about that Road America little throw in that he put.
Yep. How long is that? How long is Road America?
It's pretty much right at 4 miles.
Right. His sentiment is, like I said at the top of that bit from Zane Smith, is it's about, again, 50-50. We'll do Tyler next, Cody. But when you bring up that one track, and specifically the Roval, Cole Cusimano, okay, I get it. All right, it's buried, it's done. They're not going to go back to the Roval, right? It's not happening.
Never say never. Not this year, at least.
Right.
Yeah.
Okay. It's not happening. There's too much bitching and moaning about it going on. But you've got a guy like Tyler Reddick who goes out and wins Daytona, Atlanta, and then the road course at COTA. Where do you think Tyler Reddick stands for road courses right about now?
Controlled in the bottom.
Oops. The hell does
the history for me.
Hold on, take that away.
What this race has done to.
The hell did I send you?
I don't know. You gotta check them clips, Sarge.
Double, triple check.
That's what I get from last. All right, sorry. Tyler Reddick went on. He's a fan of the road courses.
Of course
he is.
I wonder why.
Yeah.
Hello.
Jeez.
He is a fan of the road courses. Let's do Alex Bowman next. And again, Alex Bowman, who hasn't had the success that a lot of folks thought he would. Do you think he's a fan of road courses?
Alex, there's not a Roval. Well, okay, there's not a road course in the Chase this year. Where does AB stand as far as road courses in the Chase?
Depends on the road course. A lot of them I like, and there's a couple I don't really like. So, yeah, I mean, I think having one in there is probably a good idea. But I don't know. It's tough, right? Because with the old car, the road course racing was really, really good.
Boom.
Next gen, it's a little tough. But, yeah, we should probably have one in there.
See, what he said there, Crasher, we forget. Again, these guys are behind a car, behind the wheel of a race car. And depending on how that car drives on a road course or an oval or a super speedway, that's how they base their judgment on, yeah, we should be on road courses or not. Specifically. And I get it. Okay, I understand that. I can't hammer him too much about not wanting to be on a road course if the car didn't handle worth of crap.
Well, that's true. And obviously today was a different sort of day for Alex Bowman. Update on his medical condition. He was treated and released from the medical center post-COTA, as was AJ Allmendinger. And who else was sick today?
Eric Jones?
Eric Jones, I believe. And then yesterday there were some sick, heat-exhausted
Kyle
drivers.
Larson was having issues with his cooling vest, too.
Yeah, just bonkers.
Dario Franchitti
yesterday
had
in
some issues.
St. Pete.
Yeah.
So did Jimmy Hinch. He also, I mean, if you see the pictures of Jimmy Hinch getting out of the truck, I've never seen his hair so disheveled in my life because he was so full of sweat. But yes, fortunately, everybody, we just played a clip of Alex Bowman from a couple of weeks ago. Alex Bowman today, this weekend, COTA weekend, is allegedly on the mend. So at least there is that.
All right, so if you're on the fence about road courses, BK next. If you're on the fence about road courses, what Brad Keselowski says here, wow, opens your eyes to really, from a team owner and a driver's standpoint. Brad Keselowski on road courses.
Brad, going back to that track question, do you have two different opinions as a team owner and a driver, there not being a road course in the Chase this year?
Yeah, I'm totally fine with it. I don't know what difference it makes.
Maybe from an advertising perspective, where you're trying to bring in advertisers that want a worldly type series.
No. I mean, I just put on my business owner hat, and I don't understand why the sport wants to run so many road courses. As a business owner, it's the hardest races to sell sponsors for. It has the lowest attendance, the lowest ratings. That doesn't make sense to me. We should be going places where the sponsors want to be there, the fans want to be there, and TV gets the best ratings. And road courses are historically the worst in all of those categories. So I don't feel any obligation to that.
Curious why you think that is. Why a road course, and it is, it's a fact. Why more people tune into an oval versus a road course?
I think a lot of fans identify NASCAR with ovals. And they understand the concept of what we're doing on ovals and enjoy it more than they do on road courses. That's my perspective of what I see. I can't speak for every fan.
Brad has the injury. What excuses have sponsors given in the sense of why road courses are not just what they want to pay for? I mean, whereas in IndyCar and in Formula One, it works.
Yeah, I think that's just not what they associate our brand with, which is okay. I think there's more inventory for sponsors in a capitalist market to be in road courses than there are in ovals, and that's part of what makes NASCAR special.
They don't associate that with our brand in NASCAR. And that, I agree 1,000%. I think that's why Brad and a lot of the older fans, the longtime fans, are not a fan of a road course being in the chase now, or there being this many on the schedule. However, it was interesting hearing how transparent and blunt he was about how it's not really doesn't really pay off for investors and sponsors and all that. So I always appreciate Brad's perspective on these types of things.
And again, going back to the brand.
Exactly.
Freak Nation, talk about a dude who can win on road courses. Got his first Indy 500 win last year, and now he's a legitimate off-road ramp to possibly being the GOAT of all motorsports. You like that?
Mm-hmm.
Alex Palou, IndyCar Series champion and Indy 500 champion, joining us next. SpeedFreaks Pits, Lucas Oil Studios.
Speed Freaks, Motorsports Radio, redefined.
Freak Nation, head to your local General Tire dealership now to check out the latest additions to their product lineup. The Grabber family of tires are engineered for durability and feature innovative performance features that offer all-terrain capability, blending exceptional off-road durability and impressive on-road performance, all while sporting aggressive style. For outstanding off-road performance coupled with strong street manners, look no further than General Tire. General Tire delivers for whatever you do, and the official tire of Speed Freaks since 2001.
At Lucas Oil, we take pride in creating problem-solving products to make your car care easier. We protect your vehicle and make it run longer so you can focus on the things that matter most. Whether it's commuting to work, visiting a loved one, taking the kids where they need to go, going to the big game, or anywhere life takes you, Lucas Oil is committed to getting you there for all of life's important moments. Lucas Oil, it works.
Straight Talk Wireless presents Pickup Truck Wisdom.
Trust is earned. That's why I've stuck with Straight Talk. Same price since 2009 on Verizon's 5G network. Cause shoot, anyone can make a promise. Keeping it for years, that means something.
Now plans starting at $25 a month with 4 lines. Find us at straighttalk.com and Walmart. Straight Talk Wireless. Straightforward. Always. Same price claim applies only to the base monthly price of our $45 plan from October 2009 to present.
Life insurance is one of those things that just about everybody needs, but few people actually have. Hey, if you die unexpectedly without life insurance, guess what? You'll leave your family with even a bigger mess. Life insurance will help replace your family's income. It'll help cover burial expenses. Life insurance can even help pay off debt like credit cards and medical bills. Life insurance can even pay for college. And if you own a business and you die, life insurance can help your business from collapsing. It can even help cover estate taxes. Life insurance has never been more affordable and needed. Plus, you can always shop around even if you have a plan and save some money. So call the Life Insurance Quote Line right now for free pricing information.
800-917-8730. 800-917-8730. 800-917-8730. That's 800-917-8730.
Some people, they follow the rules. Here at the Freak Nation, we don't. Go to our YouTube channel at Official Speed Freaks and hit the store link, and you'll be able to own a part of the Freak Nation, from adult to kids tees, freaking hoodies, beanies to styling lids, kicks, and coffee mugs. All carrying Speed Freaks attitude that's been rattling cages for 25 years. This ain't fashion. It's a big old fat middle finger to boring. Hello. You want to blend in? Keep walking. Hit up Speed Freaks YouTube page and bang the store link so you too can own a part of the Freak Nation.
For the 2026 season of Speed at Worldwide Technology Raceway are on sale now. The Bommarito Automotive Group 500 in celebration of 66 Festival, June 6th and 7th. The NASCAR Cup Series Enjoy Illinois 300, O'Reilly Auto Parts Series, and Confluence Music Festival, September 11th through 13th. And the NHRA Napa Auto Parts Midwest Nationals, October 2nd through 4th. Save big by going to WWTRaceway.com.
In life, you get out what you put in. Time, effort, dedication. On the track, in the garage, in your vehicle. When you choose Lucas Oil, your vehicle delivers. Mile after mile. Generation after generation. Lessons learned, passion earned. Lucas Oil, it works.
Speed Freaks, Motorsports Radio, redefined.
Speed Freaks is sponsored by good friends at General Tire. Go to generaltire.com to find out how you can get up to an $80 rebate now through the end of April when you buy 4 qualifying tires from General Tire. That's right, man. $80 back when you buy 4 qualifying tires from General Tire now through the end of April. Coming up in moments, his name is Alex Palou, your St. Pete winner. We're also going to hear from Chip Ganassi and your winner from COTA, Tyler Reddick, joining us here in the Freak Nation. Hit it. Freak Nation, we might as well call this guy the 5th freak. Alex Palou, your winner from St. Pete, joining us here in the Freak Nation. I don't get tired of having you here in the Freak Nation. I might get tired of you winning from time. Okay, I don't get tired of you winning, you happy. You at the end of this race, you said something like, "We're back." When did you leave, Alex Palou?
Well, I left for like 5 months. I left. We've been at home. We've been preparing a lot and working a lot, but we've not been competing. So we're back competing. We're back in IndyCar. We're back on victory lane. So, yeah, we're back.
Well, you talk about being back, Alex Palou, and there are a number of drivers that when we bring up your name to them, it's like, what are we going to do about him? What are we going to do about Chip Ganassi? It's an intimidation that I don't think these guys are actually trying to show. But once you get in that race car, all eyes are on you, Alex. Do you feel those eyes?
Not really. I mean, it's great to hear. Obviously, like that's what you want as an athlete, as a driver. You want people to talk about your performance and your team's performance on track. But I mean, it's obviously today they are going to be talking about it. They are going to be talking about that 10 car. But everything resets again next weekend at Phoenix. But yeah, I would not rather be on another position. Like the team I have behind, how we started the year after having such a good year last year. It's very easy to relax. It's very easy to get relaxed, to work a little bit less because you had such a good season, like as a team standpoint, as a driver. So I'm very glad to see that everybody has been working so much and that myself as well, that I didn't allow myself to relax and to be like, hey, you know what? I won last year and I don't need to do the same again.
You can't relax. You're a dad, and we all know how difficult that is. We'll get to that later on. But also, regarding relaxing and regarding the way this season is now progressing, if I've read things correctly, you had said after the Phoenix test that you weren't necessarily fully ready for Phoenix, you guys as a team, and that coming into Phoenix this weekend. However, you also told us that you thought the Phoenix track was really fun to drive. How can you allow your fun to help propel you through maybe what mechanically might not be ready for you yet?
Yeah, it was super fun. I told you guys, like, I had a lot of fun. I think the venue is incredible. I think it's going to be a great show for everybody to watch. As a driver, to do like 1 lap or 10 laps, it's super fun. Like you're feeling like on top of the car and feeling like you're pushing it. But I don't feel like we have an amazing mechanical grip. I feel like we're going to suffer a little bit unless we change the car. Like we know we need to change a little bit the car. We need to modify some stuff, see if it works. We're only going to get that practice 1 before qualifying and then practice 2. And that's it. Off we go to go race. So I'm excited. It's I think we have an okay car, but we don't have a good car yet.
Okay, that lack of practice. Does that suit your driving style? Because you can hop in the car and just kind of go off by feel and be able to communicate to Barry Wanzer and the gang better than other drivers. Does that suit you or does that intimidate you?
That suits me as a driver, but I think with the team I have around me, it gives us an advantage when we have practice because we have so many people with so much knowledge that we can take all that data and analyze and have time to improve, that I feel a little bit more practice for us for the 10 car would be better. But as a driver, I love just going right at it. I love driving.
Of course you do.
Freak Nation, Alex Palou, your winner from St. Pete, joining us here in the Freak Nation. And Alex, I did my due diligence. I did some hardcore research, and I found out that with that 12-plus second win that you had at St. Pete, that's enough time for 2 NFL plays. A sprinter, of course, can run 100 meters in 12 seconds. A DHL jet, can travel 2 miles in 12 seconds. What does it
and
say?
you could also sign up
That's
for root
fast.
insurance in 12 seconds.
Yeah,
That's
you can
very
sign up for
fast.
root. What does that say about your pace, your team's pace? Because that's never been done at St. Pete, Alex.
I have to say today our pace was incredible. I think the tire choice helped us a ton of like just having those hard tires at the end that allow me just to push. I think like our competitors were closing the gap on us, but they suddenly just reached the cliff of the tire. They started losing a lot of lap time, and I was able to maintain my pace. So although the tires allowed us to have great pace at the end, yeah, it was incredible. I did not think that we were gonna be able to pull that gap.
With that tire choice, and you were off from other teams. With that tire choice, was that the game plan going into? Is just to be different than most of the teams on the grid starting off?
Well, so when we make the tire choice, we don't know what everybody else is gonna do. So you need to submit your tire choice. We thought the people around us were gonna do what we were gonna do, but then we suddenly saw on the grid that first two cars were starting on the primaries on the hard tire. We were like, okay, what does that mean? Like, what are they gonna do? But I'm glad that ours worked. Like, I felt like ours was probably the safest on the start. It's a street course. It's the first race of the year. I just wanted to go as long as possible to know that I had a lot of grip from the tire, and then figured out later what we were gonna do.
Alex Palou, give me two names, not your teammates. Who do you want to really step up in this 2026 IndyCar title hunt that you want to be fighting with by the end of the season?
I mean, I don't know. I feel like McLaughlin. I don't want to fight with him because I know he's very good. So but I know he's gonna be there. Like he looks very strong everywhere we've been. He's an incredible driver, and I love the battles that we have. It's always really fair, and I feel we respect each other a lot. At least I respect him. I don't know if he respects me. Otherwise, I'll change my mind. And what else? I feel like Power. I feel like I would love to have battles with Power again. With his new team, I think he was very strong at Phoenix, so he's gonna be for sure one of the cars and drivers battling up front.
All right, Alex, we'll wrap it with this. Great athletes like yourself acknowledge that they aren't perfect. And in this race, we didn't see it, but I'm sure there was an instance where maybe you, your crew, your engineer, there was a mistake or something that you may have done on the track that was a mistake. Can you pinpoint something that you didn't do correctly on the track, which looked like a perfect freaking race for us?
Yeah, there's many, but I mean, you just need to see the restart. I did one restart, the only restart I'd done. I locked my fronts. I went in too deep. Yes, that was a big mistake because I could have gone even deeper and just allow Marcus to overtake me, or I almost fucked my front tires because of the lock. So it was not ideal.
Well, just like great athletes, let's go. I know Alex is an Indiana Hoosiers fan. Just like Fernando Mendoza going down early in the Big Ten championship game, you picked yourself back up and boom, went on to the win. So props.
Wow. All right, Alex. We look forward to seeing you out here in Phoenix, my friend.
Me too.
All right, buddy.
See you guys soon.
So, got an X sent to me. Is that what we say now? Not a tweet, an X. In that, in the last 35 years, Chip Ganassi Racing has won 17 titles. Guys, that is 50% of the championships over the last 35 years. Just stop and think about that. That's crazy. That was Alex Palou, Dario Franchitti, Juan Montoya, Alex Zanardi, Scott Dixon. Whoa. So, yes, Alex Palou is an amazing driver, but this team, they might not figure out the Indy 500 as well as Roger Penske, who has 20, and Chip Ganassi Racing has 7 Indy 500s. But do they figure out the full season? Without a doubt, yes. You can never count out Chip Ganassi Racing.
And with Phoenix coming up, I'm not comfortable with what he's talking. They keep talking about how we're just not that comfortable with this this oval at Phoenix.
He's talking about the grip.
I get it. They're sandbagging. Come on.
I don't know. Let's see.
Listen, they've got to get it right, man, because the last time they were here, was it a 2-year deal, Crasher?
Jeez, what are we talking? 2017, 2018?
It was a 2-year deal.
Yeah.
The race package stunk.
It was bad.
So now with the new configuration, we're hoping, Freak Nation, that Saturday afternoon, before the O'Reilly race, that IndyCar kicks some Major League buttocks. Coming up next, Alex Palou. Is he bad for IndyCar and racing? That's next. Speed Freaks Pits, Lucas Oil Studios.
Speed Freaks, Motorsports Radio, redefined.
Some people, they follow the rules. Here at the Freak Nation, we don't. Go to our YouTube channel at Official Speed Freaks and hit the store link, and you'll be able to own a part of the Freak Nation, from adult to kids tees, freaking hoodies, beanies to styling lids, kicks, and coffee mugs. All carrying Speed Freaks attitude that's been rattling cages for 25 years. This ain't fashion. It's a big old fat middle finger to boring. Hello. You want to blend in? Keep walking. Hit up Speed Freaks YouTube page and bang the store link so you too can own a part of the Freak Nation.
Straight Talk Wireless presents Pickup Truck Wisdom.
If you're only good to your new friends, you're not going to have any old ones. Straight Talk gets it. That's why new and existing customers get free 5G phones on Verizon's 5G network. Pretty simple, really. You keep good people by being good people.
Find us at straighttalk.com and Walmart. Straight Talk Wireless. Straightforward. Always. Taxes and fees apply. Plan purchase required for free phone offers. Copyright 2026 Verizon.
Tickets are on sale now for the 5th Enjoy Illinois 300 at Worldwide Technology Raceway. September 11th through 13th brings a full weekend of action with the NASCAR Cup Series, NASCAR O'Reilly Auto Parts Series, and St. Louis's biggest music festival, Confluence. The stars shine on and off the track, and your ticket gets you everything: cars, concerts, camping, food, and fun. Don't miss it. Get your tickets now and save big at WWTRaceway.com.
If Ernest Hemingway was alive today, would he say this to you?
Shakespeare, Mark Twain, Edgar Allan Poe, all great writers. And after reading your book, I simply must add you to the list.
Wait, you don't have a book yet. So make a free call to Page Publishing. Turn your book idea into publishing gold.
800-215-6818. 800-215-6818. That's 800-215-6818.
One of the main reasons for poor vehicle performance is a dirty fuel system. It can cause decreased fuel economy and actually do harm to your engine over time. By adding Lucas fuel treatment to your vehicle, it cleans and lubricates the entire fuel system, pump, carburetors, fuel injectors, and valves as you drive. It also improves your vehicle's performance. It's a non-solvent product designed to protect both gasoline and diesel engines. Lucas Fuel Treatment. It works.
Freak Nation, head to your local General Tire dealership now to check out the latest additions to their product lineup. The Grabber family of tires are engineered for durability and feature innovative performance features that offer all-terrain capability, blending exceptional off-road durability and impressive on-road performance, all while sporting aggressive styling. For outstanding off-road performance coupled with strong street manners, look no further than General Tire. General Tire delivers for whatever you do, and the official tire of Speed Freaks since 2001.
Are you worried about your taxes? Okay, so I'm talking to those of you out there that have not filed in a few years with the IRS or state. It's time to get worried, and here's why. The IRS is getting back from their own COVID lockdown, and they're hiring more enforcers, and they're going to come after people that owe taxes. So if you're a 1099 worker, and maybe you just plain forgot to file your taxes, you need to call the professionals right now at the Tax Helpline. They are experts at knowing the tax regulations, and their goal is to help you pay as little as possible. Call right now and get a 100% free tax evaluation. Remember, before the IRS knocks on your door, knock on our door. If you owe $10,000 or more in back taxes, make this free call right now.
Call Taxes 321 now at 800-808-9443. 800-808-9443. That's 800-808-9443.
Speed Freaks, Motorsports Radio, redefined.
Freakware, you can get it at our official Speed Freaks page on YouTube, Freak Nation, or as our good friend Cody Big Johnson puts up on the screen, scan that QR code, and it'll take you right there to where you get some of this snappy Freakware on our YouTube page, Freak Nation. Freakware available right now. Freaks, go to speedfreaks.tv for more information, or just scan that QR code for more Freakware. All right, Crasher, you want to correct yourself? We have someone watching us right now, an individual that damn near sleeps with the Borg Warner every freaking night of his life. What? There it is. Oh, you're showing him the one that we accidentally broke?
Yeah,
Crasher?
we accidentally broke this one.
All right, well, just go ahead and go ahead and...
When I was talking about the 50% rate that Chip Ganassi Racing earns titles in the IndyCar series, I neglected to mention Jimmy Vasser, the very first one in 1996. So... yes, Dario Franchitti, Juan Montoya, Alex Zanardi, Scott Dixon, I already said Dario, Alex Palou, and Jimmy Vasser.
All right, and S-low to championships. All right? And again, with Alex Palou and his domination, he's aggravating the 12-year-old, and that is my daughter. And in fact, she made, what do you call it? That's a metaphor or a say. It's a saying now for her with Tyler Reddick winning 3 races in a row. Okay, is Tyler Reddick Alex Palouing?
What did she? Yeah, after the Cup race at COTA, she said something like, "I guess Tyler Reddick's the Alex Palou of NASCAR." Well,
and I felt silly with that tease going into break. Like, we're really looking for a freaking angle here, man, to really get you people fired up. Like, is Alex Palou bad for IndyCar?
Unfortunately, there are haters out there, believe it or not, and there are people that were complaining today that the IndyCar race at St. Pete, probably the same people complaining that the COTA race, well, sorry, Cole, because I know you weren't a fan necessarily of the COTA race and Cup, but there was a lot of passing through the field. Lundgaard was a master. David Malukas resurrecting his car from a lap down and coming back to finish, 12th or 13th? There was a lot of really good stuff in the St. Pete race today, yet people are complaining. And it seems to me that the number one complaint is, oh, well, it's Alex Palou's going to win. There's no parity in IndyCar anymore. You can turn it on Fox Sports, and guess what? You know who's going to win. No, you don't. What this dude is doing with this car, yes, you got to credit Barry Wanzer, you got to credit the crew, like we just said. 50% of the championships of the last 35 years have been with Chip Ganassi Racing, but it's still the driver's talent. He's still taking the grip levels that aren't the same. I mean, he was on a different strategy today from the other big guns in the series, and he still was able to pull away with it. He took soft tires on that first stint and went extra time with it, what nobody else, could do today. You should have known, if you follow this series, that when you saw him do that, race is over. That's just how he is. He dominates with whatever he has because of his wit, the way that he knows how to control these cars.
And I have to say, I relate to your daughter Henley quite a bit here, because this reminds me a lot, like very eerily similar to Jimmy Johnson's run, his dynasty run in NASCAR. Because back when I was a young fan in NASCAR, I would get so aggravated every week watching Jimmy Johnson win all these races, all these championships. This is the exact same thing, but maybe even on a higher level. Alex Palou, 20th win today at St. Pete. He now has over a 20% win rate in his IndyCar career. But it's more than that. It's the fact that his crew chief, Ricky Davis, is incredible on top of the box. The whole 10 team is just completely outperforming the entire field. And just his racecraft, Alex Palou, is just on another planet. So I think what he's doing for the sport is tremendous. He has gotten me very involved in IndyCar the last couple of years. I think there's many like myself who were new to the sport that are really watching and gravitating towards him, because he holds himself to such a high standard. That pursuit of perfection is unbelievable. They were saying before the race, they got to celebrate 8 race wins last year, but they lost 9 of them as well. So that relentless pursuit for perfection and how they're doing it is just unbelievable, and I can't say enough good things about Alex Palou and that 10 team.
Yeah, I'm gonna go to the YouTube chat here, Freak Nation. If you're watching us on FS2, we're gonna continue the second hour on YouTube and the Freaks Radio Network and Twitter as well, so you can catch us elsewhere if you're watching us on FS2. But I want to go to our chat here on YouTube, and Mike brought this up, and he's one of the few I've seen say this, and this is important. Alex Palou is a superstar. You need superstars in every sport to sell your sport. Alex Palou is that. He's the one you can point to and sell your sport on that guy and say, come watch this guy. Just watch that interview again. He's got one of the best personalities in IndyCar. He is so much fun and one of the nicest guys you can ever talk to. Great with the fans. The fans seem to love him a lot. But Mike brought this up here in our YouTube chat, and he says Alex Palou is the guy that got him back into watching IndyCar.
Oh, wow.
Which is the complete opposite of what a lot of folks on Twitter are saying, which is, that they're kind of getting bored with Alex Palou. And when I say superstar, I mean it. Let me go to some numbers here. Cole, I ran the numbers this time, okay?
There we go.
I ran the numbers.
Suave stats.
Suave stats, exactly. Alex Palou's win percentage in his IndyCar career is now 20.20%.
Jeez.
That is more than Will Power, who's at 15%. That is more than Scott Dixon at 15.5%. That is more than Mario Andretti, the GOAT, 12.7%. It is more than AJ Foyt, who is the all-time winningest driver in American open wheel racing, 18.15% for AJ Foyt. In NASCAR, David Pearson, 18.29% win percentage. Richard Petty, 16.89% win percentage for Richard Petty.
Whoa.
One of the greatest drivers in the history of racing. Alex Palou has him beat. And you go to F1 and it's so much different. Max Verstappen has won 30% of his starts. Michael Schumacher was 29% and Lewis Hamilton was 27%.
Okay, so hold on. Let's take that then. You guys, who's saying that you're bored with IndyCar, with Alex Palou dominating, whereas the percentages of winnings are higher in Formula One with Lewis Hamilton, Michael Schumacher, Max Verstappen, and who else did you bring up? Sebastian Vettel?
Yeah.
What? Formula One's ratings are increasing, and you're telling me that you're bored with Alex Palou, a much better personality, and in a better racing series overall that provides a heck of a lot more passing in general throughout the field? You are ridiculous if you're thinking that. My God, there's zero boredom whatsoever. If you like F1, you're going to like IndyCar better. Don't you dare tell me otherwise. You just perfectly phrased it there.
Listen, old guy, did you not enjoy the jacks that Mark McGuire, Barry Bonds, Sammy Sosa were dropping on this planet many, many years ago? Granted, they were jacked up with more freaking drugs than you could imagine, but it captivated the freaking lower 48. What Alex Palou is doing has never been done. Never, ever. Jimmy Johnson, I bet Jimmy Johnson, with some truth serum, he would admit what Alex Palou is doing. Granted, there's not 7 championships, but what Alex Palou is doing with this percentage is one of the greatest exhibitions of motorsport or sport ever on this planet.
I don't think Jimmy Johnson needs truth serum. He's such an IndyCar fan himself. He sees it.
Do you have to be an a-hole to be popular, to make IndyCar exciting? Do you have to be Pato Award that's only got 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7 wins to how many Alex Palou? 20 wins, 4 championships, and an Indy 500. How many Indy 500s does Pato Award have? Big fat 0. But my God, if he's not front and center in every G-dang billboard on this planet when an IndyCar race comes into town.
Your superstar is Alex Palou.
Following up on the Jimmy Johnson conversation, when was NASCAR at its peak?
Jimmy Johnson.
In the very early years of the Jimmy Johnson era.
Huh. Yep. Okay, there you go.
And he was the guy. You go to Lowe's, Jimmy Johnson was there. I kind of brought this up a little bit, I think, on a previous episode. I don't know if it was on the Sunday show or the Wednesday show, but NASCAR doesn't have that anymore. NASCAR does not have that because they don't have the superstar driver anymore. IndyCar has that. And so I want to see Alex Palou front and center. I want to walk into a Walmart and I want to see Alex Palou's face at a freaking Walmart, And that's your guy. And if they go for it, it's IndyCar to the moon, baby. IndyCar to the moon.
Right.
And they're going to get a great chance next week at Phoenix Raceway because we're back on an oval, which is awesome.
And guess what? Phoenix is Alex Palou's 100th start in the series. Hello. Ooh. Do something with that.
Yes.
But when you watch the Patriots, didn't you want to see everybody kick their butt?
Yeah.
Right? Jets fan.
Of course.
Look at it this way. Someone's got to challenge Alex Palou. I don't care if it's Team Penske or if it's Meyer Shank. Somebody's got to challenge this guy. And trying to run this guy down when it's so much of his ability is inside of his freaking melon. Yeah. And for him to be so low-key and not an a-hole, I think I can say that on FS2, right? I can say that. And not be that guy. It's okay to be a cool dude. And maybe we are a little partial because he's never turned down an interview with us. If he has, it's because he couldn't make it or is on a flight home to go see his child.
I don't even think he's No, he hasn't. He's been on with us so many times because he wins so many times, and he never complains.
Witnessing freaking greatness from Alex Palou. I want to hear the fact that he's from Spain. Settle down. All right.
Fortunately, I don't think we get those complaints anymore. Right. Thank goodness.
David Malukas. You talk about young guns in IndyCar who you want to see succeed. He'll be joining us next hour. Chip Ganassi and more from COTA. Tyler Reddick and crew. Tyler Reddick doing bananas things that Richard Petty, Jeff Gordon, Jimmy Johnson, Earnhardt, Allison, none of those guys have done it. More Freaks in the second hour coming up on official Speed Freaks on YouTube. Go to our YouTube channel now. More Freaks next.
Speed Freaks, Motorsports Radio, redefined.
At Lucas Oil, we take pride in creating problem-solving products to make your car care easier. We protect your vehicle and make it run longer so you can focus on the things that matter most. Whether it's commuting to work, visiting a loved one, taking the kids where they need to go, going to the big game, or anywhere life takes you, Lucas Oil is committed to getting you there for all of life's important moments. Lucas Oil, it works.
Freak Nation, head to your local General Tire dealership now to check out the latest additions to their product lineup. The Grabber family of tires are engineered for durability and feature innovative performance features that offer all-terrain capability, blending exceptional off-road durability and impressive on-road performance, all while sporting aggressive style. For outstanding off-road performance coupled with strong street manners, look no further than General Tire. General Tire delivers for whatever you do, and the official tire of Speed Freaks since 2001.
Straight Talk Wireless presents Pickup Truck Wisdom.
The smartest way to spend your money is not to. Straight Talk offers free 5G phones for new and existing customers on Verizon's 5G network. So the refund money I don't spend on that free phone is the refund money I get to keep for my family. Smart.
Find us at straighttalk.com and Walmart. Straight Talk Wireless. Straightforward. Always. Taxes and fees apply. Plan purchase required for free phone offers. Copyright 2026 Verizon.
If Ernest Hemingway was alive today, would he say this to you?
Shakespeare, Mark Twain, Edgar Allan Poe, all great writers. And after reading your book, I simply must add you to the list.
Wait, you don't have a book yet. So make a free call to Page Publishing. Turn your book idea into publishing gold.
800-215-6818. 800-215-6818. That's 800-215-6818.
Tickets are on sale now for the 5th in Troy, Illinois 300 at Worldwide Technology Raceway. September 11th through 13th brings a full weekend of action with the NASCAR Cup Series, NASCAR O'Reilly Auto Parts Series, and St. Louis's biggest music festival, Confluence. The stars shine on and off the track, and your ticket gets you everything: cars, concerts, camping, food, and fun. Don't miss it. Get your tickets now and save big at WWTRaceway.com.
Some people, they follow the rules. Here at the Freak Nation, we don't. Go to our YouTube channel at Official Speed Freaks and hit the store link, and you'll be able to own a part of the Freak Nation, from adult to kids tees, freaking hoodies, beanies to styling lids, kicks, and coffee mugs. All carrying Speed Freaks attitude that's been rattling cages for 25 years. This ain't fashion. It's a big old fat middle finger to boring.
Hello.
If you want to blend in, keep walking. Hit up Speed Freaks YouTube page and bang the store link so you too can own a part of the Freak Nation.
One of the main reasons for poor vehicle performance is a dirty fuel system. It can cause decreased fuel economy and actually do harm to your engine over time. By adding Lucas fuel treatment to your vehicle, it cleans and lubricates the entire fuel system, pump, carburetors, fuel injectors, and valves as you drive. It also improves your vehicle's performance. It's a non-solvent product designed to protect both gasoline and diesel engines. Lucas Fuel Treatment. It works.
Freak Nation, get this. General Tire has launched a comprehensive Shield Plus Advantage plan for passenger and light truck tires. What that means for you is when you purchase General Tires, the Shield Plus Advantage plan lets you enjoy a complete package of multiple warranties and coverage to get the most from your tires. The plan applies to all General Tire passenger and light truck tires purchased as replacements in the U.S. and Canada with DOT serial numbers. For more information, hit them up on GeneralTire.com. General Tire, the official tire of Speed Freaks for 2 decades.
Speed Freaks, Motorsports Radio, redefined.
Ladies and gentlemen, live from the Lucas Oil Studios and riding on a dope set of General Tires, it's Speed Freaks, Kenny Sargent, Crash Gladys, Richie, Cole, and Cody, Big Johnson. This isn't a show, it's a takeover, no rules, no limits, just speed, smoke, and straight talk. Strap in, Freak Nation! This is Speed Freaks! We already won! We already won! You saw that Black Rock? Where's the smoke at? Yeah.
Listen, buddy, the smoke is right here for the second hour of the Freaks on official Speed Freaks on YouTube, X, Facebook Live, and, of course, the Freak Radio and Podcast Network, and saying howdy to all the folks on Fox Sports Radio on Sirius XM. We're part of that regiment over there as well, Freak Nation. Coming up this hour, Chip Ganassi. What's so damn funny about that, Crasher?
Regiment.
It's just whatever. You know, my mind's like a G-dang old-ass Rolodex, man. I just, regiment.
Does Cole know what a Rolodex is?
You know what a Rolodex is there?
Yeah, of course.
What is it?
It's one of those little things you put in the desk. Roll the business cards out.
Next to your stapler or your staple remover?
Things you put on a desk. Yeah. Yeah.
Things you put on a desk for 10.
Hey.
Rolodex.
Do millennials have desks now? Don't you guys stand up and do all your work?
No. We don't have desks anymore because I was just joking about this with a friend of mine the other day because except for Cole, who's actually has his own house now, we all live in apartments.
Yeah.
And so our office and our gaming system, and it's all the same place. So we do not have a desk. No, it's all like in our alcove. We have a podcast alcove. Like it's all the same now. So
listen,
desks.
if your name is Cody Big Ass Johnson, you've got to have a desk, right? You have a desk, right, Cody?
I absolutely do have a desk.
Oh,
so I was speaking.
And you're in an apartment.
I am in an apartment. Yes.
Is it like a big
Argument
old
done.
freaking mahogany
It is
desk?
the biggest one our friends at IKEA sells.
Yeah.
So,
there you go.
Did you pay the extra $20 for them to come put that together, or did you put it together?
I can read.
There you go.
No, I'm all right.
Coming up, Freak Nation, Chip Ganassi. He'll be joining us here in the Freak Nation. Again, your 2026 season opener team owner, Chip Ganassi, with Alex Palou, of course. He'll be joining us this hour. And David Malukas will be here in the Freak Nation. Coming up in moments, we're going to hear from Denny Hamlin. And also Beat the Freaks, as we had our picks for the IndyCar race today. Typically, it's NASCAR. Did we have a decent showing? Anybody?
Yeah, we did.
Okay.
We did. We all had Alex Palou, which was, a no-brainer.
Did our contestant?
No, it didn't, actually.
Oh.
No, they didn't.
So our contestant likely did not win.
Well, they didn't do too bad. Didn't do too bad.
Hey.
Did not
That's
pick
a tease.
the winner,
That's a
but did
tease.
not do bad.
I mean, yeah, 'cause I had Will Power and Scott Dixon. They both didn't finish that race. So,
Man, two veterans that kind of had some boneheaded moves on the track today, Crasher.
The boneheaded moves do not belong to the drivers there. Will Power took some responsibility for him brushing the wall, saying, though, that it was the same issue that he had in practice. Just the handling of the car just wasn't there all weekend. But Scott Dixon's, that was on the crew. That was just not getting the right rear on, and the rear tire goes. Have you ever been passed by your own tire? That's what happened to him.
Boom.
And it was coming out of the pits. That wasn't on Dixon.
Freak Nation, Tyler Reddick is doing something, has done something that Richard Petty, Jeff Gordon, any Earnhardt, any Allison, Jimmy Johnson, they've never done it. They've never won 3 races. How did Richard Petty not win 3 races in a row?
No. Well, to begin the season.
To begin the season. Sorry. All right, thank you. And back up a second. How has Richard Petty never won the 3 kickoff races of the year in NASCAR? How's that never happened?
Just hasn't.
Yeah.
Anyway, Tyler Reddick, 3 race wins in a row to kick it off with Daytona, Atlanta, then, of course, COTA. No other big name has done this. Michael Jordan's done it twice when it comes to the NBA and the Chicago Bulls. And, of course, he's the team owner. Funny how this works. But I talked about this at the top of the first hour of Freak Nation, how the time that I see Michael Jordan on TV and I reflect on the offseason, I'm sorry about this, Freak Nation, about the back and forth between NASCAR, 2311, and Front Row Motorsports with the lawsuit that went on, who I said I was just spot on. It will not go to court. It went to court. But then I said it wouldn't finish. I was right there, Freak Nation.
Yep.
The vitriol that was spewed back and forth, I just think, man, this is the guy, Michael Jordan, who his driver has 3 race wins in a row. And again, Daytona's part of that, Atlanta, COTA. This is the guy that said, NASCAR's a freaking hobby, bruh. It's a hobby. But at the same time, what Cole has talked about a number of times of what Michael Jordan means to this series, you just cannot put a dollar value behind it. When Tyler Reddick won the Daytona 500, I don't put a percentage behind this either. The amount of run that team got outside of the vacuum that is motorsports coverage, whether it was, what the hell is it? It's not Kelly and Regis anymore. What is it? Kelly and Mark and Kelly?
Whatever that Kelly show is.
Yeah.
That. WWE. How much run that team got because of Michael Jordan? Holy smokes. Which brings me to something that we saw during, was it this past week, Richie? How there is an individual out there. We haven't been able to zero in on specifically who said this. But according to 2311 co-owner and driver for Joe Gibbs, Denny Hamlin, had something to say about someone that spoke negatively about Michael Jordan for all the wrong reasons.
Play it, Cody.
I also appreciate that he gives Fox these interviews. Like, he doesn't just sit there and say, I'm not doing these. He's done 4 interviews with Fox in 8 days. Like, that's powerful for the sport.
There was someone that we had a meeting with in Daytona that said Michael Jordan does nothing for the sport, and he is a prominent figure in the sport. And I said, okay.
That couldn't be
He also
further
has a podcast. But anyway, moving on.
Whoa.
Yeah.
I heard about that. I didn't see it. Wow, that Denny was upset. Denny was really, as he should be, yeah.
Yeah, absolutely. I mean, I have seen NASCAR on ESPN, Fox Sports, being talked about by, like, Stephen A. Smith, Colin Cowherd, all these big sports figures more than any time I've ever been watching NASCAR. And that's saying a lot, seeing the Jimmy Johnson era and whatnot. So it's like, there is no downside to MJ being a part of the sport and winning in the sport of NASCAR. Yeah. It's a stupid statement to even make.
That statement can only be made by someone who is likely jealous. Now, what are they jealous of? I have no idea. But my God, this GOAT is making your sport bigger, and you're saying he does nothing? It blows my mind.
Are they from Utah, Richie?
There are a lot of people out there trying to sleuth down who exactly may have said this in this NASCAR meeting. And here's my plea to you, person who said this. Come out and say it publicly and stand by your words and explain yourself. I want to hear from them. Mm-hmm. Why? Why isn't Michael Jordan good for NASCAR?
You would get castigated. You would get crushed if you did that, Richie.
Yeah.
I mean, honestly, NASCAR tried to do the same thing when they tried to kick Michael Jordan out of the sport.
Yep.
That was all ego, though. That was them literally thinking that they could beat him with less evidence.
Exactly. Yeah. I mean, so I can't. I mean, behind closed doors saying this, it's just like, I want to know who it was, though, man. I want to know who it was.
Because it's irritating.
Which idiot said this?
I want to know how many beverages were consumed prior to that statement, too, because there's no way this person was sober when they made that statement, right?
True.
All right, I'm going to...
Because it's that dumb.
Exactly.
Yeah.
And I know that I'm probably... 9 times out of 10, I'm... Yeah, okay, 8 times... All right, 4 out of 5 times I'm wrong. But with this comment, I'm probably kind of wrong. Name one black team owner that's won in NASCAR.
Only one I can think of is Brad Doherty.
Yes.
Yeah.
Okay. Name one black team owner that has the popularity of someone that's as worldly as Michael Jordan. No one.
You can't.
You can't do it in any motorsport. Crasher?
Nope.
Right?
No, not even close.
Formula One, MotoGP, IndyCar, Supercross. Granted, James Stewart, first African-American to win big boy championships in Supercross, but as far as team ownership?
Yeah, no.
And has that been lost on a lot of people? And I ask that innocently because I haven't heard anyone talk about that. We get so caught up in Michael Jordan, the Chicago Bulls superstar, greatest basketball player ever. But I haven't heard anybody bring that up outside of when you hear the comparison to Brad Daugherty. But, I mean, even Brad Daugherty would bow down to Michael Jordan.
Right.
But the significance of a black man winning 3 races in a row as a team owner. Do you think that's what gets some of those folks fired up?
I don't see anybody getting fired up about it. That's the thing. I only heard this from the Action Testamental. So
yeah,
it's
this particular podcaster seems to be, but he can't be the only
jealousy.
one.
Jealousy.
Exactly. But again, what are they jealous of?
It's growing the sport tremendously.
Yep. It's just odd.
But I don't see it in ratings.
Oh, God.
Right?
We'll see.
How many? Don't you... IndyCar, don't you wish that they could say to said advertiser, we've got Michael Jordan in here as a majority owner of one of our teams. That's won the 3 races to kick off the season for 2026.
Oh, actually, speaking of which, LeBron James also part owner in the Fenway Group,
RFK.
who owns RFK. He has 0 Daytona 500
False
wins,
king.
Yay.
False king.
Whoa. You guys are...
But I have yet
He's
to see
not the
LeBron
GOAT.
James at a NASCAR race.
No. Nope.
Ain't happening. Freak Nation, Chip Ganassi is a badass, and he's been coming in here for 25 freaking years. And he joins us next with some new hardware. It's coming up. SpeedFreaks Pits, Lucas Oil Studios.
Speed Freaks, Motorsports Radio, redefined.
In life, you get out what you put in. Time, effort, dedication. On the track, in the garage, in your vehicle. When you choose Lucas Oil, your vehicle delivers. Mile after mile. Generation after generation. Lessons learned, passion earned. Lucas Oil, it works.
Freak Nation, get this. General Tire has launched a comprehensive Shield Plus Advantage plan for passenger and light truck tires. What that means for you is when you purchase General Tires, the Shield Plus Advantage plan lets you enjoy a complete package of multiple warranties and coverage to get the most from your tires. The plan applies to all General Tire passenger and light truck tires purchased as replacements in the U.S. and Canada with DOT serial numbers. For more information, hit them up on GeneralTire.com. General Tire, the official tire of Speed Freaks for 2 decades.
Straight Talk Wireless presents Pickup Truck Wisdom.
The smartest way to spend your money is not to. Straight Talk offers free 5G phones for new and existing customers on Verizon's 5G network. So the refund money I don't spend on that free phone is the refund money I get to keep for my family. Smart.
Find us at straighttalk.com and Walmart. Straight Talk Wireless. Straightforward. Always. Taxes and fees apply. Plan purchase required for free phone offers. Copyright 2026 Verizon.
Some people, they follow the rules. Here at the Freak Nation, we don't. Go to our YouTube channel at Official Speed Freaks and hit the store link, and you'll be able to own a part of the Freak Nation, from adult to kids tees, freaking hoodies, beanies to styling lids, kicks, and coffee mugs. All carrying Speed Freaks attitude that's been rattling cages for 25 years. This ain't fashion. It's a big old fat middle finger to boring. Hello. You want to blend in? Keep walking. Hit up Speed Freaks YouTube page and bang the store link so you too can own a part of the Freak Nation.
Listen, were you forced into getting a solar contract and now you just don't want it anymore? Maybe the solar company misled you. Or is your solar contract buried with hidden fees? Are you not saving the amount of money you thought you would on your energy costs? Don't worry. At the Solar Exit Hotline, we can help you cancel your solar contract, even if the panels are already installed. Our experienced legal team will review your contract and help you cancel it, possibly saving you thousands of dollars. You got to call right now for complete details. So listen, if you're not happy with your solar contract for any reason, we are here to help you cancel it. Call the Solar Exit Hotline now for immediate options to help you exit your solar contract. This call is 100% free.
800-798-9512. 800-798-9512. 800-798-9512. That's 800-798-9512.
Speed Freaks, Motorsports Radio, redefined.
Freak Nation, this segment brought to you by good friends at Lucas Oil. Go to lucasoil.com to check out a line of products to keep all of your rides, 2-wheel, 4-wheel, your speedboat, bang. Lucas Oil has a product, I promise you, to help get that hot rod out of the garage, out on the streets as we start to warm things up, man. Make sure that has a new, what do we call that there, Freak Nation? We call that oil. We call that oil in the pan. Make sure it's got the right weight of oil in that car. Make sure it has a big old fat Lucas Oil brand on it. Cole Cusimano, we could change his oil. Put some new Lucas Oil in there recently.
I did.
Yeah,
got a nice 6 quarts in that bad boy.
Jeez, man.
Yeah.
The hell are you doing with that big beast on the road, my man?
Love to guzzle down some Lucas Oil. You know?
Boy. LucasOil.com. Chip Ganassi. I met Chip Ganassi before I started Speed Freaks, and I met him at California Speedway. And I believe it was for a kart race at the time.
It would have been, yeah.
Right?
You're talking about late 90s?
Yeah, late 90s.
Yep.
And I was wearing I was doing something there for UPN News 13 when I was doing some sports there. But I had a Budweiser shirt on. I had a small little Budweiser logo here. And I'm looking at his car. I think Vassar was in the car then, right?
If you're talking late 90s, yes. There were
Jimmy Vassar.
Vassar, Zanardi, yes.
And this is my first impression of Chip Ganassi. I'm looking at the car, and I have my camera guy here, and Ganassi standing by his car, and he says, "I know you." "You don't know me." He said, "Yes." He says,
What?
He says, "You're with UPN News." I went, "Oh my God."
Oh my.
And I went, "Holy smokes!" He says, "Aren't you supposed to be impartial?" So, well, yeah. Why are you wearing a Budweiser shirt? Because what's his name was driving the Budweiser car. Yeah, that guy.
Who would be in
Yeah,
Budweiser
it was
late
that guy.
90s?
It was that guy, Crasher.
That guy.
But just again, that's my first impression of Chip Ganassi when I met him, like 98, something like that. But now, 25, 27 years later, dude rolls in here, and it's just like a couple old farts sitting around shooting the bull. The things that we could put on. All right, there's 2 minutes worth of mother effing this and mother effing that and like bro hugging, and so we didn't do that. But it's great insight to Chip Ganassi, who picked up the baby Borg a couple of weeks ago here in Phoenix. You'll see that in this interview, and of course a number of references to what this guy has done in all of motorsports, specifically IndyCar. Chip Ganassi joins us now. Speed Freaks Pits, Lucas Oil Studios. So Chip Ganassi, when you won your first Indianapolis 500, a month after that, we started Speed Freaks, you happy bastard.
Yeah.
So in May of 2000, we started June Speed Freaks, and the world hasn't been the same since.
Kenny, nobody couldn't have said it better. You know, like, it's timing is everything in the sports world, and our timing coincides, and we've both gone on to be champions.
We talked about it early on when you started coming to the Freak Nation. You just enjoyed it because you're pretty much a straightforward dude. But we hammered you a little bit about, Roger Penske this, Roger Penske that. You've pretty much held your own with that white shirt, dude, with your own white shirt and championships in every freaking form of motorsports. Is that something a guy at your age then could imagine, all these championships?
Not really. I mean, if I told you that, you'd have thought I was gloating or something, or fooling myself. But I don't know. You just want to do better. We take races one race at a time, 1 year at a time, and see whatever happens.
A guy like Alex Palou, does he understand the significance of Ganassi racing and really what you've meant to all forms of racing?
I think he has some feeling of it. Yeah, I think he has some knowledge of it. Yeah.
Do you think he carries that with him, or is it like it's Alex Palou and everybody else?
Hey, look, the guy's a generational driver. They don't come along like that every day. So it's great to have him on our team, and I look forward to more wins with him.
You're the best driver.
Thank you,
Unbelievable, man.
You go into an alley, you got the Iceman or you got Palou. Who you bringing with you? An alley because you're about to get in a fight.
Yeah, an alley because I'm going to get in a fight. Boy, I don't know. Maybe, Might have to take Palou because he's a little younger than the Iceman, but so I don't know. But yeah, I don't know. I'll take either one of them.
But let's talk seriously because people have. Yes. I don't even know why I prefaced it with that. It is a serious question, though. People constantly want to know your whole mystique about how you find drivers. What was this with Zanardi and then Montoya? And then, of course, Dixon was here already with Pac West, but you snagged him. Palou, what is it? How do you line these guys up to be Ganassi drivers?
Well, that's a good question. I don't think I lined them up. I think what I try to do is put a team out there that they want to drive for. And hopefully they see that. And, there are lots of great drivers out there that just need great teams behind them. And, we're always looking for guys, and our door is wide open for great drivers.
Hold on. Have any of the names that I just mentioned, heck, maybe even Dario, have they said, I want to drive for you, or are you the one getting them?
Let's just say that it's a meeting of the minds when we finally get together and talk about it. It's I think we both have things to offer each other. We have things to offer great drivers, and great drivers have things to offer us.
One thing we're here to test. That's what I'm going to preface this question with. One thing that you did, I believe it was 2 years ago with Kiffin Simpson, is help him in the offseason with your own methodology of testing. That's starting to maybe become a thing. I've heard about this new deal going on with, what is it, MYK Racing, or who knows? Tom Kelly is doing something. Okay. But you kind of led in with that in order. Nothing's against the rules. When you did that, did you realize you were going to be on the precipice of something new for the series that everybody was going to want to join in on?
Well, I think it's something that's born out of a necessity. I mean, I think we're in a series now that is we have 17 races or 18 races or so that are in they start in March and they end at the end of August. We want to stay out of the NFL on Sunday so we get some people to watch, and it's worked out great for us. It's worked out great. The flip side of that is we have 5.5 or 6 months where we're not racing, and so you need to keep your drivers in tune, if you will. We put them in the 24 hours of Daytona. We put them in the 12 hours of Sebring. We want to give them some stick time to stay warm. And that's really what's born these other sort of testing ideas and testing concepts is that there's just too much downtime. And so it's something we need to work on.
So no truth to the rumor that you bought an F2 car and brought it over here for some testing?
That's just a rumor.
And the Panos cars, you weren't a part of that?
I don't know nothing about Panos cars. All my Panos cars are on the wall.
All right, Chip.
Hey, can you hold on? What's your name? Elvis? Hey, of these 25 years that we've been doing Speed Freaks and you've been involved in IndyCar, I've never seen a schedule like this, my man. 6 road course, 6 street, 6 ovals. This is bananas. As a team owner that's seen this, the evolution of the series, ups and downs, where are you with this new schedule?
Yeah, I mean, I look, I don't care if we race in a parking lot. You know what I mean? Like, I just want to make sure they're good events, and that's what's really exciting about the schedule now. We've got some great events. Coming back to Phoenix here with NASCAR, going to Arlington, going to D.C. in August. That just adds to the Indianapolises and the Long Beaches and the Torontos and Mid-Ohio and Elkhart Lake, just historic places. Milwaukee, just name them one after another. Every race has significance now on the schedule.
Crasher, the significance of Chip Ganassi. And we said this when we first started Speed Freaks, the significance of Jack Roush and Roger Penske, not just in motorsports, but in the automotive industry. But what Chip Ganassi has done, more so for motorsports than the automotive industry, I know it does trickle down into automotive, but what Chip Ganassi has done, I'm curious what other owners think of his success. Any idea inside the IndyCar paddock?
From what I've been told, his partnership with Meyer Shank Racing is just top notch as well. Mm-hmm. So obviously there's a mad respect there. I think he and Michael Andretti get along very well. I don't think he and Zach Brown necessarily send each other Christmas cards, but I think overall the business acumen of Chip Ganassi and his passion for motorsports in general. Yes, IndyCar, but motorsports in general. His overreaching passion is what has propelled his teams to be so good. He's not afraid to spend money. I know some people would argue with me on that, and he was cheap Ganassi back in the day, but no, he's overall, his people are making pretty fine money because they're making really good decisions. You get what you pay for. Chip knows that. His sponsors pay him nicely on the front end of things, and then he pays back into his employees, and it's business-wise a massive success.
And if you look at the sponsors on his car, there are numerous IndyCar teams out there that have sponsors that you have no idea who's on the side of the car. But when you can have PNC Bank for years, NTT Data for years, DHL for years, and Sunoco now, right?
Yes, Sunoco now with Kiffin Simpson. DHL was with Andretti.
Quickly.
So actually, maybe Michael doesn't.
Regardless, it says something about Chip Ganassi. A young man by the name of David Malukas, who broke his wrist where we are right now here in Phoenix, is coming back to Phoenix next weekend to drive an IndyCar for Roger Penske. He joins us next. SpeedFreaks Pits, Lucas Oil.
SpeedFreaks, Motorsports Radio, redefined.
Freak Nation, head to your local General Tire dealership now to check out the latest additions to their product lineup. The Grabber family of tires are engineered for durability and feature innovative performance features that offer all-terrain capability, blending exceptional off-road durability and impressive on-road performance, all while sporting aggressive style. For outstanding off-road performance coupled with strong street manners, look no further than General Tire. General Tire delivers for whatever you do, and the official tire of Speed Freaks since 2001.
At Lucas Oil, we take pride in creating problem-solving products to make your car care easier. We protect your vehicle and make it run longer so you can focus on the things that matter most. Whether it's commuting to work, visiting a loved one, taking the kids where they need to go, going to the big game, or anywhere life takes you, Lucas Oil is committed to getting you there for all of life's important moments. Lucas Oil, it works.
Straight Talk Wireless presents Pickup Truck Wisdom.
Trust is earned. That's why I've stuck with Straight Talk. Same price since 2009 on Verizon's 5G network. Cause shoot, anyone can make a promise. Keeping it for years, that means something.
Now plans starting at $25 a month with 4 lines. Find us at straighttalk.com and Walmart. Straight Talk Wireless. Straightforward. Always. Same price claim applies only to the base monthly price of our $45 plan from October 2009 to present.
Life insurance is one of those things that just about everybody needs, but few people actually have. Hey, if you die unexpectedly without life insurance, guess what? You'll leave your family with even a bigger mess. Life insurance will help replace your family's income. It'll help cover burial expenses. Life insurance can even help pay off debt like credit cards and medical bills. Life insurance can even pay for college. And if you own a business and you die, life insurance can help your business from collapsing. It can even help cover estate taxes. Life insurance has never been more affordable and needed. Plus, you can always shop around even if you have a plan and save some money. So call the Life Insurance Quote Line right now for free pricing information.
800-917-8730. 800-917-8730. 800-917-8730. That's 800-917-8730.
Some people, they follow the rules. Here at the Freak Nation, we don't. Go to our YouTube channel at Official Speed Freaks and hit the store link, and you'll be able to own a part of the Freak Nation, from adult to kids tees, freaking hoodies, beanies to styling lids, kicks, and coffee mugs. All carrying Speed Freaks attitude that's been rattling cages for 25 years. This ain't fashion. It's a big old fat middle finger to boring. Hello. If you want to blend in, keep walking. Hit up Speed Freaks YouTube page and bang the store link so you too can own a part of the Freak Nation.
For the 2026 season of Speed at Worldwide Technology Raceway are on sale now. The Bommarito Automotive Group 500 in celebration of 66 Festival, June 6th and 7th. The NASCAR Cup Series Enjoy Illinois 300, O'Reilly Auto Parts Series, and Confluence Music Festival, September 11th through 13th. And the NHRA Napa Auto Parts Midwest Nationals, October 2nd through 4th. Save big by going to WWTRaceway.com.
In life, you get out what you put in. Time, effort, dedication. On the track, in the garage, in your vehicle. When you choose Lucas Oil, your vehicle delivers. Mile after mile. Generation after generation. Lessons learned. Passion earned. Lucas Oil. It works.
Speed Freaks, Motorsports Radio, redefined.
Freak Nation, if you're watching us on YouTube right now, be sure you subscribe to our page. It keeps us going, Freak Nation, and like every damn video that you're watching. Again, be sure to subscribe to our YouTube page at Official Speed Freaks. And again, to the Freak Radio and Podcast Network. How you doing, man? And, of course, the Sirius XM Channel 83 on Fox Sports Radio. What is up? What is up? Now through the end of April, Freak Nation, buy 4 qualifying tires from General Tires. You get them up to an $80 rebate back when you buy those 4 tires. That's 4 qualifying tires from General Tire. For more information, go to generaltire.com. That's generaltire.com. Coming up in moments, David Malukas, a dude that we want to see succeed. This guy cracked his wrist in Phoenix after he got a gig with McLaren. And I remember how they were pausing the time of him getting in the McLaren. They had drivers filling in for him. Regardless, dude's got a fantastic personality. Now he's in with Roger Penske. And frankly, I want this guy to succeed more than anyone in the series right now because he's so good for the series. He's got a great freaking attitude. And you're going to see it here for a good 8-9 minutes as he joined Cole, Crash, and yours truly during the test at Phoenix Raceway about a week and a half ago. It's David Malukas driving for Team Penske in the IndyCar Series, who we will see out here where he cracked up his wrist on a mountain bike a couple of years ago. Now, Speed Freaks Pits, Lucas Oil Studios. So, Malukas, I'm watching you in the press conference. You're fastest at the track today. And this is like the Malukas at 85 years old. It's like,
I think, it's hard for test days because, you're running through your own plans, but
I can't wait till we get him in the Freak Nation, man.
Yeah, I know. Well, I don't know, man. It's frontal lobe. I'm getting older. I don't know. I'm trying to get that, that younger energy out of me. I don't know. I say that, but I'm still 24. I don't know. I don't know what's going on, man. I think after everything that's happened the past few years, man, it's really forced me to age really quick. So, but that's why I'm here. I need to find my true self again. That's why we're doing this.
You walk by me, and I go, that's Malukas. I mean, have you done this? Where you walk in and you're walking by a window going, hey, damn, that's me in this freaking Penske outfit.
Yeah, it is pretty. I mean, so far it's been like even on track, off the track. So I'm walking by, one of the drivers are like, "Oh, hey, Will, sorry." I'm like, "No, listen, I get it because I mean, I even saw my own reflection. I was like, what? Oh, it's look. Ever since I was a kid, growing up, watching the TV, I was looking at the Verizon car, looking at Will. I mean, it's crazy how long this car. It's been the number one, the longest sponsor, the only sponsor for the longest time in this series. I mean, almost like in any series, really. So when you look at it, that's why it has this special, connection to it. But hey, I'm starting to get used to it. We're building that David Malukas legacy with the Verizon number 12 Chevrolet Team Penske. We're getting there. So it feels good, and I mean, it's my dream come true here.
How was or is the relationship now with you and Will? There's no animosity from what I'm told, but it's still kind of odd, right?
Look, I mean, it's a bit weird because also even seeing him in the 26, I'm like, wow, I need to get used to this. But no, I mean, it's been good from between the both of us. There's nothing. I mean, we're still good friends as I've always been, and no, there's nothing weird between us.
Phoenix, Worldwide Technology Raceway. You've got DC. We've been doing this for 25 years, and this schedule for this year has never been as diverse as this is for 2026. This is bananas, something I hope that you can get used to.
Yes, and so far I'm very excited. Just being here at Phoenix, I'm loving this track. Obviously, we'll see how the racing goes, but I mean, Arlington's coming up as well. It's so cool. I'm very excited to be a part of it, and if it's going to be like how Phoenix has been here today, I mean, it's going to be a very good season for us, 2026.
Because it was kind of an S show many years ago when IndyCar rolled through here. They just didn't have the package and the track wasn't matching up, but it wasn't this configuration. So can you tell just with this little practice today that it's going to be different?
I think it's going to be different. We'll have to see though with the racing. I don't know. For us, we really need that second lane to work, and I mean, we're not going to really know until we do some high line testing and but that's going to be all race weekend stuff. We're going to do some race running tomorrow, maybe get some more answers out of it. But so far, I don't know. We'll see how the racing goes. I really, really want this one to be good, though, because I am loving it. I mean, I'm getting some similar feedbacks to like Gateway, St. Louis. I'm loving it. So I really hope this one's going to be some good racing so we can be here and stay.
We stay away from that mountain. There's mountain bike trails over there. We need to stay away from that.
So you want to know what's crazy? The last time I was here in Phoenix, my mountain biking crashed. That was here in Phoenix. So I was getting some flashbacks walking through this airport. I was like, you just what's that movie? The Endless Spotless Mind with Jim. You know that one with Jim Carrey, where they delete the memories. I was like, I need that deleted out of my brain. But hey, look, now we're coming back because before I didn't like Phoenix. We're now starting to like Phoenix again. Listen, we're here at the raceway. It's been a good first day, so we're changing my mindset on Phoenix.
I love what you said about this being one of your favorite tracks already to drive around, but racing it's going to be a whole different beast. What does that mean for those out there who don't know the difference between driving and maybe racing around a certain track like Phoenix?
Yeah, I mean, when you're driving, you're here more. I mean, you're pushing more at full pace. There's no bad air per se in front of you, so lap per lap is more consistent. You're having a more even deg. In the race, obviously your heavy fuel, you have a lot of different cars in front of you. Sometimes it's 2, sometimes it's 5, and that's going to create different dirty air. So it becomes a lot more of a struggle bus trying to get the car to work around with all this bad air. I mean, if you think about smooth air hitting the car versus air that's doing all of this, it's obviously, you can feel that in the car, and it becomes a lot more unpleasant. It's going to be a lot tougher. And if it's too unpleasant, it tends to make it where it kind of becomes single file racing, and it's almost like the races are through the pit lane and kind of jumping people that way instead of on-track passes. But if we can make a second lane work and you can get runs on people and paths on that second lane, then we'll be in for a good race.
Awesome. And I love what you were telling Kenny about, growing up watching the number 12 car, the Verizon car, and now you're with Team Penske, this gigantic world-class organization. How much of a confidence booster is that for you going into this season?
It's an all-time high. I'm not going to lie. At Team Penske, they have all the resources that I can use to help achieve 110% of myself. And it matches with my goals, right? I've had goals and dreams my whole entire life to be here at IndyCar, win IndyCar championships, IndyCar races, Indy 500, and what better place to do that and achieve that than at Team Penske.
All right, so we were starting to get a little more serious, David Malukas, there with those last couple of rounds with the boys. I want to go back. Come on, give me something about Penske and social media. Are you still going to be David the way that we love little Dave?
I mean, even before joining Team Penske, my social media kind of started going a little bit on a decline, and I was wondering, it kind of clicked to me, and my girlfriend, she's like, hey, you're not really going on socials anymore and stuff. I was like, I'm actually not. Like, what's going on? And so I had this whole almost like crisis going on in my head. I'm like, oh my gosh, like I'm supposed to be chronically online. I'm not chronically online anymore. And yeah, I'm trying to find a new middle ground throughout all of it. Look, I still love social media. I still love to be a part of it, but I haven't been on it nearly as much as I used to, and I'm kind of getting a little bit disconnected with, my ambitions and dreams of IndyCar and winning races and stuff. It takes quite a bit of time, but there's a certain part of it, I think it started to turn more into work instead of just being myself, and I think that's when things really started to kind of go in a decline, and then I started looking at it as like, that's work, I want to procrastinate it, I don't want to touch it. So I've created this bad kind of connection to it, and now I finally got out of that phase, that period, and now it's more of like, hey, I'm going to go on social media if I want to, I'm going to be myself, I'm going to post myself, and just do whatever I want. And I expressed that with Team Penske, and they said, hey, be yourself, do whatever you want, we're all in for it. So I think on top of being here at Team Penske and performances on the racetrack are going to improve, I think socials are going to go back to how they used to be.
So 2026 really, truly is a rebirth year for David Malukas.
That's how it's feeling. I don't want to jinx anything, but no, yeah, but it's just, from everything that's gone with 2024, 2025, I mean, it's been a journey to kind of switch things back around. I mean, 2024, I thought I was going to be doing social media for life. I thought my racing was over, and now all of a sudden, fast forward, we're here at the dream at Team Penske that every driver would want to be at. So it's pretty crazy the way the stars aligned and how things formed, and I'm just going to keep trying every single day, go to bed every single night knowing, hey, I gave it my all, I did everything I could to achieve my dream here and be here at Team Penske.
Well, everybody watching right now, they are stoked to see what you can do.
Thank you very much. Thank you for having me.
I've got to find, you know what? I need to back up a second. I want to incorporate my drops again because I don't know, man. It's
Right at
so
the beginning.
Spicoli.
He's Spicoli.
That's good.
Man, we've got, man, I don't know, man.
If that's
David
Spicoli, does that
Spicoli.
make you Mr. Hand?
My favorite Martian. What's his name? What's his damn name? You guys are too young to remember his damn name. I don't remember his damn name. Do you know who Mr. Hand? Don't look at me.
I didn't know. I'm laughing because I'm a part of the young group, I guess.
Do you know who Mr. Hand is?
Nope. Yeah, I know. I'm useless.
There was a
What are we
Mr.
gonna do
Hand.
with
There was a Mr. Hand on the pit box for Brad Keselowski today.
Oh, there was. Joey.
Yeah,
That's what you're talking about.
So let's do this.
Wrong hand.
Let's show a picture.
Okay.
All right, and going to break. This is what we're going to do. We're going to tease this. We're going to talk about this picture. It's a picture of a snappy freaking text exchange. As soon as you can, what is the breaking point for the turn off the Eases at COTA?
S's, Kenny. S's.
I can't see it right now, Crasher. It looks like EASES.
It's ESSES.
There you go. The S is at COTA. There's somebody here that's tied in with this race this afternoon that needed some advice before they did what, Richie?
Find out next.
Right here, Speed Freaks Pits, Lucas Oil Studios.
Speed Freaks, Motorsports Radio, redefined.
Some people, they follow the rules. Here at the Freak Nation, we don't. Go to our YouTube channel at Official Speed Freaks and hit the store link, and you'll be able to own a part of the Freak Nation, from adult to kids tees, freaking hoodies, beanies to styling lids, kicks, and coffee mugs. All carrying Speed Freaks attitude that's been rattling cages for 25 years. This ain't fashion. It's a big old fat middle finger to boring. Hello. You want to blend in? Keep walking. Hit up Speed Freaks YouTube page and bang the store link so you too can own a part of the Freak Nation.
Straight Talk Wireless presents Pickup Truck Wisdom.
If you're only good to your new friends, you're not going to have any old ones. Straight Talk gets it. That's why new and existing customers get free 5G phones on Verizon's 5G network. Pretty simple, really. You keep good people by being good people.
Find us at straighttalk.com and Walmart. Straight Talk Wireless. Straightforward. Always. Taxes and fees apply. Plan purchase required for free phone offers. Copyright 2026 Verizon.
Tickets are on sale now for the 5th in Troy, Illinois 300 at Worldwide Technology Raceway. September 11th through 13th brings a full weekend of action with the NASCAR Cup Series, NASCAR O'Reilly Auto Parts Series, and St. Louis's biggest music festival, Confluence. The stars shine on and off the track, and your ticket gets you everything: cars, concerts, camping, food, and fun. Don't miss it. Get your tickets now and save big at WWTRaceway.com.
If Ernest Hemingway was alive today, would he say this to you?
Shakespeare, Mark Twain, Edgar Allan Poe, all great writers. And after reading your book, I simply must add you to the list.
Wait, you don't have a book yet. So make a free call to Page Publishing. Turn your book idea into publishing gold.
800-215-6818. 800-215-6818. That's 800-215-6818.
One of the main reasons for poor vehicle performance is a dirty fuel system. It can cause decreased fuel economy and actually do harm to your engine over time. By adding Lucas Fuel Treatment to your vehicle, it cleans and lubricates the entire fuel system, pump, carburetors, fuel injectors, and valves as you drive. It also improves your vehicle's performance. It's a non-solvent product designed to protect both gasoline and diesel engines. Lucas Fuel Treatment. It works.
Freak Nation, head to your local General Tire dealership now to check out the latest additions to their product lineup. The Grabber family of tires are engineered for durability and feature innovative performance features that offer all-terrain capability, blending exceptional off-road durability and impressive on-road performance, all while sporting aggressive style. For outstanding off-road performance coupled with strong street manners, look no further than General Tire. General Tire delivers for whatever you do, and the official tire of Speed Freaks since 2001.
Are you worried about your taxes? Okay, so I'm talking to those of you out there that have not filed in a few years with the IRS or state. It's time to get worried, and here's why. The IRS is getting back from their own COVID lockdown, and they're hiring more enforcers, and they're going to come after people that owe taxes. So if you're a 1099 worker, and maybe you just plain forgot to file your taxes, you need to call the professionals right now at the Tax Helpline. They are experts at knowing the tax regulations valuations, and their goal is to help you pay as little as possible. Call right now and get a 100% free tax evaluation. Remember, before the IRS knocks on your door, knock on our door. If you owe $10,000 or more in back taxes, make this free call right now.
Call Texas 321 now at 800-808-9443. 800-808-9443. That's 800-808-9443.
Speed Freaks, Motorsports Radio, redefined.
Freak Nation, please say happy birthday to Cole Cusimano, who turns how old?
30 or 7.5, because I'm a leap year baby.
He is a leap year baby, meaning your birthday is actually on the 29th.
Of February, yep. Yep.
Who in the hell ever came up? How in the hell did we ever get to the point where we were that smart back in the day to where we figured out that the Earth needed to reset every 4 freaking years?
You're asking the wrong guy.
Science,
I would
baby.
nedo know.
Science. You blinded me with science.
And one other thing about Cole Cusimano's birthday, I think you're millennial. Are you millennial? Is he millennial,
96?
Richie?
I don't know.
I believe he's right on the cutoff.
All right, so millennials are another thing that you guys are killing is birthday presents. Because according to you, your mother established a Venmo account so people could buy you freaking drinks.
Yeah. So that was part of a gift. It was, we went out day drinking and stuff, so I got a Venmo account set up, and people sent over money for some drinks. I did get some gifts though. Yep. Being the big movie guy I am, cinematic obviously. Mm-hmm. I got a popcorn machine for my house.
Ooh.
Like a full-size popcorn machine, which I'm very hyped about because that was on my list of things to get next. So
a house that we will never see.
Oh, you'll be there. Yeah, you'll be there.
When?
Freak Nation, if you follow the Speed Freaks, you know the guy just spotted a new freaking lean-to in South freaking Asia, just outside of Phoenix.
Basically.
Golly.
Yeah.
When I saw how far your freaking house is, I thought there is no damn way I would live that damn far. But look, if it gets you a freaking bungalow, then why not, man?
Yeah. I mean, only going to go up in value with the...
Have you consummated in the thing yet?
Consummated.
Oh, no.
Yeah.
Oh, no.
Can you use that in a sentence?
Just go there with your sick freaking mind. Come on.
Sure.
Has the house been broken in?
Yeah, sure.
It's always that was the big deal. I mean, that wasn't the big deal for like when you're a teenager. When you got a new car, it's like when your bros got in the car, the first one to fart in the car, the first one to spill the beer in the car.
Yep.
That's the PG version of consummation. Right?
Don't forget about first one to pee in the pool. That's a big
broken
one.
in.
What the hell? Where in the hell were you raised?
Oh, well,
what do you mean?
We talked about that.
Well, we did. Put yourself on camera, people.
We've discussed.
You said the first one to pee in the pool?
Yeah, absolutely. You got to christen the pool.
Yeah, you do.
You got to christen the pool.
Really?
Don't look at me like that. You know what I'm talking about. A fresh built pool. Nice stucco inlay. Mm-hmm. Yeah. Nice little urine situation going on.
Mark the territory.
Yeah. Marking territory with my floaties on. Come on.
Yep. You can email him at bigassjohnson@gmail.com.
Cody's just mad that Kyle Larson had a bad race today.
Hey,
I'm happy that the engine held on. Thank you.
And you got a top 10.
Top 10.
How stupid does that sound? Kyle Larson got a top 10. It's awesome.
After the first
There's
couple
that
weeks.
high voice again.
The first couple weeks were a little rough on the 5 team, okay?
And it's the first race where you actually had 2 Hendrick cars in the top 10.
Mm-hmm.
Holy smokes, they're on a roll.
Say it with a high voice.
They're only 70 points behind Tyler Reddick, baby. Hey, Richie, I need you guys to help me out with this because I was doing the responsible thing for half my afternoon. I was with my daughter. We were at Cane's getting some chicken, went to Target to get her some underwear, and then we went to Music Makers to donate cat and dog gifts for a animal rescue extravaganza as the Music Makers had some of the kids playing live music. It was badass. It was fun.
Father of the year.
Yep, absolutely. and you guys kept texting. Oh, best part in the car is because we were watching the race, and we had the car on the phone, watching the race. She says,
the race on the phone.
She says, "Thank you, race on the phone." She says, "Dad, do you want me just to quiet. You won't be just to silence these texts. It's getting kind of annoying. I mean, you guys were making love to these texts. Boom, 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 boom.
There's a lot going on.
And she put them on silence, and we never saw them. So I missed some of these texts, and you guys were referring to this during the break, and I vaguely remember seeing something as I was trying to catch up to you happy bastards. And as you could tell by me reading that text, I couldn't see what the hell's going on. Something happened at the race today that was quite interesting.
This was huge.
This was wild. Okay, so Alex Bowman, driver of the number 48 for Hendrick Motorsports, he right now in points, he is dead last in points. Full-time drivers, because he is 36th in points right now, 163 points back.
He's behind Riley Herbst?
He's behind Riley Herbst. Yes, he is.
Well, he's certainly not behind Ty Gibbs.
Behind Ty Gibbs.
Oh, okay. Got it.
Yep. Only 2 drivers are worse than him right now, and that is Casey Mears and BJ McLeod.
Oof.
And that's because they haven't raced the full 3 races.
Exactly. So, yeah, he did not have a great race today. He had to remove himself from the race car today because he was feeling ill. We don't have the full story yet. Crash alluded to it in the first hour. Hendrick Motorsports put out a statement earlier this evening saying it was an unexpected situation. Alex wasn't feeling well enough to continue, so we made the call to get him out of the car. And he was checked and released from the infield care center. So that's all we know. They said it came on suddenly. He was in the care center, received fluids, but we don't know anything further. We're grateful for Myatt Snider for stepping in. Now, Myatt Snider is a former NASCAR driver at this point because he hasn't made a start in NASCAR since since last year, 2025. He has 1 career win in the O'Reilly Auto Parts Series. He has yet to make a NASCAR Cup Series appearance until today. So this was the first time he's ever stepped foot into a NASCAR Cup Series race car, as far as I can tell. He started the day working for Fox Sports because he was a pit spotter for NASCAR and Fox's pit reporter, Jamie Little. Crash, you were telling me in the break what a pit spotter does because I had no idea what they do. Can you please explain what they do?
Yes, they basically are getting the stories on pit lane. They might be a couple of pits down, collecting some information, and then he takes it back to Jamie or whoever the pit person is, the pit reporter is that they are working with, and then that's the next story that goes down in the Fox Sports broadcast. There's a lot of work. They have a different radio to the higher-ups in Fox Sports to totally get different stories. There's a lot going on, and they are a crucial balance part to pit reporting in general.
So prior to Myatt getting into the car for Alex Bowman, Brad Perez.
Are we also bearing the lead here? Do you know who his father is? Myatt Snider?
Yeah. Jack Snider? I don't know.
Marty Snider.
Marty Snider's son.
Is he really?
Yeah.
No way.
Yeah. I know, right?
Oh.
I'm sorry. I didn't mean to interrupt your flow.
Oh, there it is. Yeah.
Damn.
Cool.
You were today years old when you.
I didn't know that. Okay. Anyway, so about half an hour before he actually gets in the car, Myatt Snider, he texts Brad Perez, who is a NASCAR driver, made a bunch of starts in the O'Reilly Series, ARCA Series, et cetera, et cetera. He's a sim racer, very popular on social media. Mm-hmm. And Brad Perez shared that text conversation with Myatt Snider on social media. We were teasing it a little bit ago, but here's the conversation. It's Myatt Snider texting Brad Perez, asking about braking points for Turn 6A. And they had this conversation. Hey, just copy that. Thank you. And then Myatt Snider hops in the car and finishes the race for Alex Bowman.
Oh, no.
I mean, he's doing his pit spotting duty, and then he's also at the same time texting Brad Perez, hey, can you give me some pointers on this track at COTA, some braking zones, and then he's changing into a fire suit, and then he's getting into a cup car for the first time. That's an afternoon.
Yeah.
That's a wild afternoon.
You show up at a race course, and you're there to do a job for Fox, and
TV.
By the end of the race, you're in a freaking big boy cup car.
For your first time. Yeah.
For your first time.
Yeah.
That's trial by fire right there.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah, Myatt Snider raced, last time he raced full-time in the O'Reilly Series was with Jordan Anderson.
Mm-hmm.
There you go.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Good for him. It's like, I want to know how that went down. Do you tap him on the shoulder? Bro,
Jamie Little, that's basically what happened. Jamie Little explained this on the broadcast today. It's basically what happened. Like somebody from Hendrick came up and said, "Hey, can we use your guy?" It's like, cool.
No backup plan at all.
Yeah, Hendrick didn't have a reserve driver apparently
because they didn't expect this.
Because the O'Reilly series took off yesterday, so Corey Day probably would have been the most likely.
Good.
But anyway, there you go.
I guess Joey Hand wasn't allowed to go with anybody else. He was Brad Keselowski's replacement and only Brad Keselowski's replacement.
Hey, before we get the hell out of here, we had Beat the Freaks, Freak Nation, where this weekend it was the IndyCar series where we asked you to pick 3 drivers, freaks, that you think might win the race. And if we pick you and you beat us, you get a set of General tires. We did that this weekend, but given the fact that Cole Cusimano dropped on us, we all picked Alex Palou. Our contestant did not. That tells me we did pretty damn good.
It's a safe assumption.
All right.
Let me pull up the graphic here.
Oh, boy.
Nice.
Oh,
look at that.
dude.
Crash.
Back
to back.
2 weeks in a row.
Yep.
Ooh, almost Tyler Reddick did it.
True.
I won Daytona 500 weekend.
You did.
Or else Crash would have Tyler Reddicked everything.
Crash with 103 points. Our buddy, who was it? Who was the contestant?
Dave
with 99 points.
Oh, that is close.
Yeah, it was.
Holy
close.
crap.
Yeah, good effort.
Without picking the winner. Did he get 2, 3, 4?
Crash, we got to go.
No.
All right, Freak Nation, we'll do better next week. I promise. Be sure to follow us on Twitter.
Phoenix,
and
next week, baby.
Yeah, man. Live from Phoenix coming up this weekend. Later.
SpeedFreaks, Motorsports Radio, redefined.
At Lucas Oil, we take pride in creating problem-solving products to make your car care easier. We protect your vehicle and make it run longer so you can focus on the things that matter most. Whether it's commuting to work, visiting a loved one, taking the kids where they need to go, going to the big game, or anywhere life takes you, Lucas Oil is committed to getting you there for all of life's important moments. Lucas Oil, it works.
Freak Nation, head to your local General Tire dealership now to check out the latest additions to their product lineup. The Grabber family of tires are engineered for durability and feature innovative performance features that offer all-terrain capability, blending exceptional off-road durability and impressive on-road performance, all while sporting aggressive style. For outstanding off-road performance coupled with strong street manners, look no further than General Tire. General Tire delivers for whatever you do, and the official tire of Speed Freaks since 2001.
Straight Talk Wireless presents Pickup Truck Wisdom.
The smartest way to spend your money is not to. Straight Talk offers free 5G phones for new and existing customers on Verizon's 5G network. So the refund money I don't spend on that free phone is the refund money I get to keep for my family. Smart.
Find us at straighttalk.com and Walmart. Straight Talk Wireless. Straightforward. Always. Taxes and fees apply. Plan purchase required for free phone offers. Copyright 2026 Verizon.
If Ernest Hemingway was alive today, would he say this to you?
Shakespeare, Mark Twain, Edgar Allan Poe, all great writers. And after reading your book, I simply must add you to the list.
Wait, you don't have a book yet. So make a free call to Page Publishing. Turn your book idea into publishing gold.
800-215-6818. 800-215-6818. That's 800-215-6818.
Tickets are on sale now for the 5th in Troy, Illinois 300 at Worldwide Technology Raceway. September 11th through 13th brings a full weekend of action with the NASCAR Cup Series, NASCAR O'Reilly Auto Parts Series, and St. Louis's biggest music festival, Confluence. The stars shine on and off the track, and your ticket gets you everything: cars, concerts, camping, food, and fun. Don't miss it. Get your tickets now and save big at www.traceway.com.
Some people, they follow the rules. Here at the Freak Nation, we don't. Go to our YouTube channel at Official Speed Freaks and hit the store link, and you'll be able to own a part of the Freak Nation, from adult to kids tees, freaking hoodies, beanies to styling lids, kicks, and coffee mugs. All carrying Speed Freaks attitude that's been rattling cages for 25 years. This ain't fashion. It's a big old fat middle finger to boring. Hello. If you want to blend in, keep walking. Hit up Speed Freaks YouTube page and bang the store link so you too can own a part of the Freak Nation.
One of the main reasons for poor vehicle performance is a dirty fuel system. It can cause decreased fuel economy and actually do harm to your engine over time. By adding Lucas fuel treatment to your vehicle, it cleans and lubricates the entire fuel system, pump, carburetors, fuel injectors, and valves as you drive. It also improves your vehicle's performance. It's a non-solvent product designed to protect both gasoline and diesel engines. Lucas Fuel Treatment. It works.
Freak Nation, get this. General Tire has launched a comprehensive Shield Plus Advantage plan for passenger and light truck tires. What that means for you is when you purchase General Tires, the Shield Plus Advantage plan lets you enjoy a complete package of multiple warranties and coverage to get the most from your tires. The plan applies to all General Tire passenger and light truck tires purchased as replacements in the U.S. and Canada with DOT serial numbers. For more information, hit them up on GeneralTire.com. General Tire, the official tire of SpeedFreaks for 2 decades.
Speed Freaks, Motorsports Radio, redefined.